Okay, making a lidded slab box. So I got these cardboard boxes, different ones that'll come like this. And then I take them apart at the seams, and this is the lid to this box here. And I make a template out of an old plastic placemat, or you can use plastic cutting boards. This is my template. Then I rolled out a slab of clay, about a 1/4 inch thick, and then I just simply cut around my template with a pin tool. The top and the bottom. Now, the thickness of the clay is thicker than the cardboard. So when I'm cutting out my lid, I cut it out a little bit bigger than the cardboard piece. Now it's just a matter of folding your sides, and this clay that I'm using is really wet. Some people work in hard slabs, and then you have to slip and score everything. If your clay is like really dry, you're gonna definitely want to slip and score everything. This clay is really wet. So I'm just marking here where I'm gonna be folding this up. And you can mark with like a ruler or use the side of your template. And then you just have to pinch together your edges. Because the clay is so wet, I'm not slipping and scoring, but I am really integrating the seams all together on all sides. Now, I'm not going to worry about finishing this top edge. I'm going to leave this out overnight, and tomorrow it will be leather hard. Depending on where you live, here in SoCal, our weather is really dry. So it dries out pretty quickly and easily. So I'm just making my box, and I'm not focusing on this edge. I'm gonna fix that when it's leather hard, but I am focusing on making it nice and straight and all my seams really smoothed out. And to make my sides nice and straight, I use a small board, and I just push up against my small board so I can have nice straight edges. And then making the lid is just the same process as the the bottom, the box part. So I set the box part aside and then fold up these little tiny edges and fold up your sides. Fold up the tiny edges. Fold up your sides. Trying to keep it straight and not warped too much. And again, not focusing on fixing this part, but making sure it is straight. Straight. Everything is straight. Now, tomorrow, when it's leather hard, I will come back in with my rasp and I will rasp all of these edges and I will make them all smoothed out. And then I will trim here when I'm rasping all along here, and I will trim all along on the inside here, and I'll keep checking when it's leather hard to see how my lid is fitting. So I might need to shave more here or here when I'm rasping it all smooth. And I'll also smooth out all of my corners so that you can't see the seams. And then if you want to, tomorrow you can also put a knob or some kind of handle piece on the top of your box and make sure it fits. In the leather hard stage is when we will finish all of this box and make sure it fits. But for now, we want it to be straight and we want all of our edges to be really integrated well, and you can go along on the inside and smooth all of these seams, just making sure you're keeping everything as straight as you can. And that's step one on how to make a slab box.